Hey Virgos, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and do a general message, okay? Now this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, Virgos, and leave the rest. Anybody interested in a personal reading, my information is always down below. Thanks to those who do reach out for those, and thanks to those who donate to the channel, and to those of you who do subscribe. It's very much appreciated. So I do hope that everybody is doing well, okay, Virgos? Now, you guys are probably wondering, Phoenix, why are we looking at Anubis? The reason why you're looking at Anubis is because I am traveling, okay? And I really wanted to find like a spot where you would have a really good view and still be able to see the cards and things like that. But maybe I wasn't thinking very kind of like realistic, okay? Because even though there's lots of beautiful views that you guys could have, I have to think about the other people that are here on holiday and things like that. So there's lots of talking and things like that going on in the background, music and things like that. So yeah, that's why. Okay, so I hope you guys forgive me. Once I'm back at home, everything will kind of go back to normal. But let's see what's going on with the collective. What do we have for my Virgo spirit? My Virgo sun, moon, rising, north node and Venus. What's the energy here today? Show me. All right, give me a card for now and a card for going forward. So the first card that you have coming out, Virgos, is a number 34 or 43. Could be significant. It does boil down to a 7, okay? And it's the occupation card. So the 7 energy would give me like the 7 of Wands. But I will see what comes out underneath it. Because I'm seeing the 7 of Swords as well, to be honest, okay? Now, the 7 of Wands does talk about you standing your ground. We know that, okay? You taking the higher ground in a situation. So some of you may be trying to avoid something in the workplace. Now, I don't know if it has something to do with the 7 of Swords energy, which can talk about lying, cheating, deception. Somebody maybe being very sneaky or very conniving. Okay, show me more, Spirit. What do we have for Virgo? Okay, the next card that is coming out is the main male. So something could have something to do with a masculine. I could be speaking to a masculine. Now, this main male is a number 1, which could be significant. Some of you may be starting some sort of new career or new project, or maybe you're opening a business or something like that. But Spirit, show me more. What do we have for Virgo? What's the occupation card? Yeah, you have the scythe. Okay, so the scythe is a number 10. I really wish I could show you the cards. I'm so used to showing you guys the cards. But it's almost like, even me just saying that, it's almost like I just heard Spirit say, hey, there's nothing wrong with change, okay? But you have the scythe. Number 10 can represent endings. And it's interesting that this main male is a number 1, which would represent to me a new beginning. But the scythe does talk about danger, accidents, warnings, sudden harvest, and surgery. Some of you, I don't know, I hope nobody hasn't had an accident at work or anything like that. Now, again, some of you may need to be careful of the co-workers and things like that you have around you here. Maybe some of you have just had enough of something. I'm hearing for someone here it's time to go. What is this main male? Now, yeah, look at this. It's beautiful. I have to show you, right? I don't know if you can see the stalk. I'm trying to show you. Right, it's a number 17 or 71 could be significant here. It boils down to a number 8, which would give me the 8 of Wands. So again, this energy of moving forward. But again, they're showing me the 8 of Swords. So I don't know if there is, you know, the 8 of Swords talks about a mental entrapment, right? Feeling like you're stuck or feeling like your hands are tied here. But this 8 of Swords, for some reason, is giving me almost like an energy of illusion right now. Okay, the Stork talks about change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, and transformation. I'm hearing that song from, I think it's Monica. Yeah, I think it's Monica. I'm hearing the bit where she says, for you, I will. So almost giving me the energy of like making some sort of final decision in a situation here. Now, this is not going to be for everyone, but it just popped into my head, okay? Now, someone here, I don't know if someone was having an affair at work with somebody. They may end up pregnant. I don't know what you're going to do about that situation. It may put you definitely between a rock and a hard place. Spirit, show me more what this is about for my Virgos. Someone may be dealing with some like attachment issues. I don't know if someone here is a little bit obsessed about something or someone, or someone is feeling like that about you, Virgos. What is occupation and scythe? Just give me 3 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, we have healing and relaxing. Some of you may just be taking a break from work like myself. Well, I'm kind of taking a break from work. But I don't know, even when I'm on vacation or something like that, that Virgo thing in me just, you know, it keeps creeping up like, you know, I feel like I need to give the collective a message. I don't want to completely leave them out, but at the same time, I want to enjoy myself. So I don't know, something here may have to do with balance. But you have healing and releasing. Yeah, some of you may be letting go of something because it's just like, hey, listen, I've got to let go of this for my mental health, okay? I've got to let go of something before I don't know, hurt somebody, Virgos. Keep your tempers in check. What is healing and releasing? We have family and security. So I don't know, maybe is that why I was hearing for you, I will? Some of you may be deciding not to work with family anymore. But show me more, because we will clarify these cards. One more card for occupation and scythe. We have change and transition. Beautiful. Yeah. Definitely some sort of change happening. You've got 2 cards out here that have the exact same words on it, right? The stork also has change and transition. So show me about this main male and the stork. Can I get 3 cards? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. So coming out sideways, you have legal and disputes. Now, any card that comes out sideways for me can talk about a blockage, okay? So maybe someone was waiting for some sort of legal situation to clear up or something like that, or come to an end, or even some sort of final decision coming out about a certain situation. Now, landing on healing and releasing, it is coming in the reverse. And in the upright, it would say travel, experience new things. So someone here, like I said, that 8 of Swords, right? That mental imprisonment, feeling stuck, feeling like your hands are tied, your back is against the wall. But maybe somebody here is realizing that that 8 of Swords, like I said, is an illusion, right? I have the power to change things in my own life. I have the power to, or I have the right to do the things that I want to do and be who I want to be. And someone here, like I said, I don't know if they're realizing that maybe something or someone was kind of keeping them stuck here. Okay, but it looks like we got movement. So, can I get the last card for main male and stork? Oh, I see love and strong affection just came out in my hand. For you, I will. But give me a card. Landing on family and security, you have coming in the reverse. In the upright, it would say karmic relationship and it would say toxicity, but it's coming in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, you have dating and meeting someone new. And you have call and hearing from them. Someone may regret ghosting somebody. Okay. Someone may also be realizing that they have a really kind of like strong, and I'm hearing the word meaningful connection with somebody. But let's see if this realization is something that is coming in too late. But I don't know. I don't necessarily see that here. All right, clarify family and security. I see the Eight of Wands, I see the Strength card, and I see the Temperance. There has been some sort of divine intervention here, okay? But the Temperance also talks about an energy of balance, peace, patience. It talks about somebody's perspective. Something could have something to do with soulmates. Leo energy could be significant. What's family and security? You have the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. Okay. What is the Ten of Pentacles? Now, this does talk about security, right? It talks about financial security. It can talk about some sort of unexpected windfall, a lump sum of money. It can talk about an inheritance. To me, the Ten of Pentacles is always that energy as well of not just an inheritance in terms of, you know, material wealth, but inheritance in terms of your ancestry wealth, okay? And as I say that, the fan behind me clicks off, okay? But this talks about building a solid foundation. Okay, nice. Show me more. You have the Knight of Cups, which is water sign energy. So something could have something to do with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. It could just be this energy where, like I said, you know, someone here is standing up for themselves and they're saying, listen, I'm going to follow and do what it is that my heart is calling me to do. Okay. The Knight of Cups can talk about proposals, offers, invitations, somebody taking action. What is this Knight of Cups? I'm hearing that song again by Usher. Girl, you make me want to leave the one I'm with. Start a new relationship with you. This is what you do. You make me, yeah. What's the Knight of Cups? I'm hearing the other line as well where he says at this point the situation's out of control. I tried to something. What does he say? Something about I gotta let her go. So I don't know if something here has something to do with a third party. What's the Knight of Cups? This could be someone who hasn't revealed themselves to you yet. Or maybe if this is you, Virgo, looks like you, yeah, Four of Pentacles. Looks like someone hasn't spoken up. They've been holding back. Now, something could have definitely had to do with someone's financial situation. What's the Four of Pentacles? Now, I did say, didn't I say at the beginning about something, maybe about someone here maybe being obsessed with something or another person? And this gives that energy where someone is kind of realizing to themselves, hey, listen, if I don't want to lose X, Y, and Z, I've got to say something. I've got to do something. What's the Four of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles is the Knight of Wands. Show me more. Yeah, the Fool card. Yeah, someone's taking a risk. Ace of Pentacles and the Temperance. Yeah, I feel like someone had to either balance out themselves, okay, balance out their finances. And it's like someone's in this energy where, okay, now I'm ready to move. You got Sagittarius energy here. You also have Aquarius, Aries. And then, yeah, double Sagittarius, the Knight of Wands. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the Lovers and the Page of Wands and the Strength card and the Two of Cups. Oh, the Judgment and the Ace of Swords. Wow, Virgos. I hate this, that you cannot see the cards. You got the Ace of Swords right next to the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups with the Star card. But you do have the Eight of Swords here, which I've been picking up the Eight of Swords. But I really feel like someone here is releasing this worry. What's healing and releasing? The Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups can talk about an energy of regret. Somebody feeling like they missed an opportunity here. Okay, this could also be someone here is maybe finding themselves that, you know what, they're so drawn to this other person that they may be refusing other offers from other people. Now, the Four of Cups does also cover other things like boredom, nostalgia, right? Someone here could be tired of just thinking about something, thinking about you, thinking about the good times, the old times. What is the Four of Cups? You have the Magician. Gemini and Virgo energy. Why is the Magician here? Oh, the moon fell out. Why is the Magician here? The Knight of Wands tries to show its face again. Give me a card for the Magician. Queen of Wands. Give me a clear message, Spirit. Coming out sideways is the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles. Virgos, has somebody been doing spell work on you to stop you from moving forward? Now, someone could have been feeling ill or sick out of nowhere. Or just, I don't know why I keep hearing the word like bedridden, or just feeling in that energy of depression where you just don't want to get up, and you just, it might not be your energy, Virgos. So sometimes when I pick up energy like this, I always like to say to you guys, if you know deep down, like, damn, where you're kind of like questioning yourselves about, why do I feel like this, you know, or why do I feel like I ain't got the motivation to do X, Y, and Z, you know, there's no real reason for it. It might not be your energy. It might be someone projecting something onto you, okay? And I say to you guys, yeah, you know, if you guys want to do like certain spell work to like block things out, or, you know, to do a return to sender or whatever it is, right? I always feel like the best way to kind of fight these things, I mean, you can use those things, yes, is to fight against the energy, to persevere, to be resilient, right? To know that you was born a warrior. If you consider yourself as one of, I don't know, God's chosens, right? He picked you for a reason. What is this Magician? The Ace of Cups, see? And it doesn't always have to be something bad. I mean, and this could be a love spell, like I said, but some of you here could have manifested something. Whether it is in work, whether it is in love. The Ace of Cups talks about new beginnings. The Ace of Cups talks about you knowing your self-worth, you pouring into you. And when you're in that energy, then you're in an energy to be able not only to give, but to receive. Now, the Ace of Cups can also talk about fertility, happiness, and joy. Clarify this Ace of Cups. This is celebrations. With that Four of Cups there at the back, everything is not doom and gloom. So if this is about what you're manifesting, be careful of your mindset. Suppose you really, really want something, yeah? And suppose it's kind of presented itself to you in a way and you're like, oh, I wonder if that's what I've been manifesting. Oh, but nah, that's too good to be true. Oh, nah, this, oh, nah, that. Is all part of manifesting. Be careful of your mindset. So what is change and transition? You have the moon coming out again. Okay, so Cancer, Pisces energy. You have it coming out with the Four of Swords. Four of Swords for me can talk about an energy of suffering in silence. What did I just say? If you feel like you feel down, or you're just sick out of nowhere, or you're just this, or you just feel depressed, or I just don't want to do that, I just don't want to do this all my life. Why me? All my life I've had to fight. Now I give up. No, don't do it. Like I said, it might not be your energy with this moon. There may be something behind the scenes that you don't see, you don't know. Okay? But the Four of Swords can also talk about fear, anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, thinking too much. Show me more about this Four of Swords. The King of Cups. So not only do we have the Knight of Cups out here, but we have the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups, we do know that, you know, he is someone that doesn't necessarily wear his heart on his sleeve, right? But he is someone who's very loving, caring, okay, nurturing. He is usually someone who is emotionally mature and intelligent. But there's something this King of Cups is keeping to himself. Could this be this main male over here with this stork, desperately wanting some sort of new beginning with somebody? or just even if it's not with a past person, maybe just desperately wanting, maybe it's not even desperately, right? But maybe wanting to be in a relationship or just have that person you can share life with. Give me one on this King of Cups. I'm telling you, he's thinking about talking or communicating something. You've got the 8 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What's this King of Cups? But there could be something that happened in this masculine's past that may be affecting him. King of Cups, Spirit. There we go. I have to show you. 8 of Swords. In the head. Mental entrapment. Fear. Allowing fear to paralyze them. You got the Sun card right behind it. And the Sun card is a number 19. Right? Or 91 could be significant, but it boils down to a 10 like the scythe. Now the Sun card talks about positivity. Leave the negative stuff behind you. Let it go. Learn from it. Move on. You deserve happiness, whoever I'm speaking to. And Spirit is trying to deliver it to you. I'm hearing that song again. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. So if somebody makes you feel like that, tell them. Someone could be allowing pride and ego to get in the way. So what is this travel, experiencing new things in the reverse? Why is that in the reverse? For Virgo. The 2 of Pentacles. You have the Star card, Aquarius energy. And what's trying to show its face? The Lovers, Gemini energy. What is the 2 of Pentacles and the Star? The Ace of Pentacles is here again. It showed its face earlier. What's behind this Queen of Wands? The 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups. The 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, with the 8 of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, if you're having some sort of success or you just are a very successful person when it comes to your work, okay, this person may be a little bit intimidated by that. You could be showing up as someone who's very confident, right, very energetic, someone who has a lot of zest for life, right? You're feeling very kind of motivated here. You could definitely be very attractive, right, like eye candy, but it gives more than that. It gives more than just pleasing to the eye. It gives, hey, guess what? I might have a pretty face, but there is a lot behind me, okay? I'm hearing for some of you, you may even give this energy where, like, it's almost like what I'm hearing is like a run for their money. The Star, the 2 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So we've got the 3 of Pentacles energy here, which talks about teamwork, collaboration. So again, maybe this is just someone who wants to go into business with you. But I see things like the Ace of Cups. Right? I see things like the King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, which tells me this may be a little bit more than that. Unless somebody just kind of loves what it is that you do, okay? I'm hearing some of you, this may be someone who has some sort of ideas how to expand something. Or like I said, this may be somebody who wants to go into some sort of partnership. Show me more about the 2 of Pentacles. Because this is indecisive energy, the Queen of Swords. Now, some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini, or Virgos. This may be someone who is like, damn it, I want to reach out to the Virgo, but I just don't know how they're going to respond, okay? I did say you was coming across as more than just a pretty face. So this is someone who, I almost wanted to say that is not fooled by that smile. They know there's someone behind that smile that is very serious, very intelligent, okay? Has very good discernment, quick on their toes kind of a thing. Okay, so what is legal matters and disputes? What do we have for my Virgo spirit? The Fool card. Yeah, it's like somebody being free. But the Fool card, like I said, it's an energy of traveling. It talks about being spontaneous. What is this new beginning? The Fool card is a number 0. And that main male is a number 1. What's right after 0? I'm hearing that song now by... I might get it wrong. Where's my other phone? I don't know. I wanted to say Robin Fickle, but I think it's not him. But I'm hearing, I know someone will write it in the comments. I'm hearing, you know, when he says, and something, then we'll all start back at one. I'm hearing the bit where he says, undeniable that we should be together. Don't he say like 1, looks like a dream come true? 2, just want to be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. 4, does he say repeat steps 1, 2, 3? 5, listen, I'm not going to sing the song. Okay, what is the Fool card? Thank you, Spirit. What is legal matters and disputes? The 3 of Cups. Someone may win in a legal situation. This 3 of Cups talks about celebrations, unless this has to do with a third party. But the 3 of Cups talks about reunions, celebrations. It's almost like, okay, wow, do you know what? I got past that hurdle. Now I can go. What is the 3 of Cups? This is happy times. The 3 of Cups is the Page of Pentacles. Nice. And the Page of Pentacles does talk about a brand new beginning, right? Now, the Page of Pentacles talks about good news. So I'm glad they clarified that. But it also talks about you now being able to set goals, okay? Start something from scratch and build this solid foundation. It talks about opportunities opening up. Excellent prospects. Okay, so what is this toxicity karmic relationship in the reverse? And I'm noticing that, okay, do I want to say that? I'm noticing on this card, right, this wine glass has like, doesn't that look like blood or something? All right, show me more. So the toxic relationship could be with family. For some of you, I'm hearing with someone that you created a family with. But let's see. What is this? What is this, Spirit? You have the 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands can talk about seeing the bigger picture. Again, heavy energy of travel in here. It talks about maybe moving abroad for some of you. Maybe moving to a foreign land. But it does talks about you now can progress, okay? It talks now that you can kind of, it's like freedom. Happy with your choices. I'm happy I let something go. I feel free. I feel lighter. I feel better. I feel happier. And there's even more to come for somebody here. So you have, the toxic relationship could be with a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. That's interesting because now we have the King. We had the King of Cups out here. Now it could also mean, like Virgos, maybe some of you have water in your chart or whoever this is, right? 1, looks like a dream come true. 2, just want to be with you. 3, girl, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. King and Queen of Cups. This would definitely be a pair. But it would say to me, it would be 2 people that would be on the same level of how they feel about each other. Now, even though the King of Cups kind of has his head looking up, the Queen of Cups kind of has her head looking down at her cup. Some of you may not see something. You may not know how somebody feels. What is this Queen of Cups energy? Some of you could very well be kind of like have the traits of being like shy or very sensitive. Oh, some of you could definitely be empaths. Or you could definitely be psychic. Okay. But it's, I'm hearing I'm hearing you have a beautiful mind. Maybe it's the way you see things. Maybe you're one of those people who, at some point, regardless of who they are, you just kind of see the best in people, whether they see it in themselves or not. So, last card coming out, Virgos, landing on the Magician. You have the Hanged Man. Give me one on this Hanged Man. So, you got heavy Pisces energy here. What is this Hanged Man? Because it's making me think of everything that I said when the Magician came out. Or maybe some of you, somebody trying to project something onto you to keep you stuck, to not see something from a different perspective. Give me one on the Hangman. Why's the Hangman here for this Queen of Cups? Okay, so turning over, you have the Six of Swords. Some of you may be considering leaving someone. Oh dear, yeah, you. I just heard the song, and you got the Death card at the bottom of the deck, and I just heard the song before I even saw the card, the Death card. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, but I just heard, gotta let it go. Looks like another TKO. Oh, the Death. The Death with the Tower and the Ace of Swords here, Virgos. Realizing the truth. There could also be something that gets exposed. Or I don't know if someone here is toxic, or like it says, I don't know if this is a toxic karmic relationship that you need to release. But Virgos, that is what I have, okay? So I do hope that something has resonated with you guys. I hope it has brought you some sort of clarity on a situation. But Virgos, if this is where we part, stay safe. Love and light, Virgo.